8th graders, today we are doing Module 5, problem set for lesson number 4. And remember, today we learned about discrete and continuous functions. So, the cost of purchasing certain volumes of gasoline are shown below. We can assume that there is a linear relation between X, the number of gallons purchased, and Y, the cost of purchasing that many gallons. First thing they want us to do is A, write an equation that describes Y as a linear function of X. So Y is going to equal the cost per gallon times X, the number of gallons we buy. So let's figure out the cost per gallon. If it's $19.71 for 5 4/10 gallons, how much would it be for 1 gallon? In order to do that, we are going to have to go to the calculator, and we have 19.71 divided by 5.4, and it is going to give us $3.65 a gallon. It's expensive gas. So Y is going to equal 3.65x. This is for A. Let's go to B. Are there any restrictions on the values X and Y can adopt? Can we use parts of a gallon? Yes, we can use fractions, right? Or decimals, right? No, there's no restriction. So is this, except for there is one restriction. Can we buy negative gallons? No. So for B, we cannot buy negative gallons. C, is this a discrete or continuous? Do we have to have whole numbers only? No, you can see we do not have to have whole numbers only, do we? So this is going to be continuous. And 4, what does the equation get if we have Y, if they sunk linear functions assigned to 20s? So for part D, what is f of 20? F of 20 means 3.65 times 20. Right? We're going to, f of 20 means we put 20 in for X. So let's do that. 3.65 times 20, and we are going to get $73. Okay, let's go on to problem number 2. Function has the table of values below. Examine the information in the table to answer the questions. Describe the function. What's happening here? What's happening in this function for A? It looks like if we input 1, we get 3. We input 2, we get 3. We input 3, we get 5. 1, 2. So it looks like it is counting the number of letters. In each input. And for B, what is the function assigned to the word 11? The function of 11, if we input 11, we're going to get out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because there's 6 letters. Let's go on to number 3. This table shows the distance covered by certain counts of hours traveled by a driver driving a car at a constant speed. Write an equation of the miles covered. So what would our equation be? Well, first let's find our constant, right? 141 miles in 3 hours would give us what? 141 divided by 3 is going to give us 47 miles an hour. So y, our total distance is going to be 47 miles times every hour we drive, 47x. Are there any restrictions? Yeah, we cannot drive in negative hours. Cannot drive negative hours. So y is going to have to be, x is going to have to be 0 or bigger. Negative hours. So x has to be bigger than or equal to 0. Is the function discrete? We only have whole numbers here, but can I drive for 3.5 hours? Sure. So it doesn't have to be whole numbers. So it is discrete. No, can drive partial hours. What number does the function assign to 8? So f of 8 is going to be 47 times 8. So let's do this. 47 times 8 is going to be 376. So that'd be 376 miles. Now, this last one, how long would it take to drive 500 miles? So we want our total distance drive to be 500. So 500 would equal 47 miles an hour times how many hours? We're going to divide by 47. And our x is going to be, let's see, 500 divided by 47, about 10.6 hours. About 10.6 hours. Let's go on to our last problem for today, number 4. Consider this table. Assign to each of a particular day the air temperature at a specific location at Ithaca, New York. The following table shows the values of this function at some specific time. So, let y represents the air temperature at hour x at time x past noon. Verify the data in the table satisfies this linear equation. So y equals 92 minus 1.5x. So let's put in time x, so this is x. So y is going to be 92 minus 1.5. Actually, let me do this.